I don't know if Colorado buck's nerves can take much more of this. And I made a rookie mistake. He's a beauty, kid. You don't even know what you got. That is it. Say when. My name's Colorado. I've been hunting my whole life. Guiding, outfitting, and hunting.
Where in the world?
30 years now, I've made my living outdoors.
Somewhere in the Outback.
We're in Mongolia.
Hello, Argentina. Right on the El Bicho. Red Square, Moscow, Russia.
Howdy, Colorado. Welcome to New Zealand.
Where in the world?
I just love it so much.
I'm gonna keep on loving it if it don't kill me.
If I had it my way, I'd take the whole world hunting. Last week we showed you the first half of this safari. This week we're going to show you the last half of it because there was just so much footage, so many events that took place on the safari. It did take two weeks to get it put together where we can show you all of it. This is the second half of it. The excitement is still full-fledged, just blowing and going. I watched this thing build from the day that I told them we were going to do it to the plane, getting on the plane, getting over here, seeing Africa for the first time, hearing the birds, smelling the sounds. There's a lot that you don't take into account that makes a memory.
So we spotted Jimmy's blue wildebeest out in an open field off the back of the truck. So I told Jimmy that we should probably get off, and there was a lot of thick brush, and we were able to slip around in between that thick brush and get up into a really good position to get a shot off.
I'm over here in South Africa with my dad and my brother on a hunting safari trip that has been an absolute blast. It's unbelievable over here, and to get to share it with my dad and my brother has been, it's just the time of my life. I can't explain it to you. I don't have the words for it, but it's been great. What are the words? How do you describe everything? All the stars aligned. Is that the cliche? I don't know what we're going to use other than it's perfect. And you only get that if everybody's doing what they're doing because they love to do it. And that's what's going on here. Couldn't have picked, no way I could have picked a better place to take my boys.
So one of the things James told me that he was really interested in was a zebra. So as we were driving around looking for all the other animals on their list, I was keeping an eye out open for them. As we were coming up a little mountain area, I looked to the left and I spotted a group. So I told James to get ready. I'm gonna look and see if there's a shootable one in there, in the group. But I told him as soon as we stopped, they were gonna start milling around and you'll need to be quick on your shot. We stopped. He did exactly what I told him to do. He got on the animal quickly, made a perfect shot, ran about 100 yards, and expired right there.
I'm gonna encourage you, if you got any interest, if you go hunting with your kids at all, try this. This is a great, the bang for your buck in Africa is unequaled any place else. And when you get with a good outfitter, like TDK, and that's my personal word to you, they're top shelf. They specialize in first safaris. This is something, get your pencil and paper and write it down. You ain't gonna look no place else.
Where in the World is Colorado Buck is brought to you by.
Well, me and brother, obviously being a big brother, you got a competition going on. You can't ever let little brother outdo you. So we've been back and forth with sports and everything we do, basically, our whole life is just kind of a competition, but it's a fun, tough love kind of deal. It's become part of our communication, our nature with each other. It's all in good faith, but it's really not.
They're all coming out of that bottom. So we're just gonna go over just off the hill a bit and then see if we can look back. All right, see it.
We spot a absolute monster impala. We take probably I don't know, a good half to 3/4 mile stock, get set up, wait him out, everything is perfect. I'm expecting to make a 100-yard shot across the deal, and this thing turns and comes and walks straight for me.
Once you have a shot, right down the sun, right? Yeah, he's right. He's the very last one. Wait. There's one behind him. Don't shoot. Okay.
And I made a rookie mistake. I did not put a bullet in my gun. So the Impala become like my ghost buck. I chased him, and then finally, just out of the blue, Dakota and Pillman, they're like, hey, there's your Impala.
Can you see that one with his head down, feeding his
Closest one, broadside.
Wait. Going behind him. Okay, you're clear.
Good shooting, kid. Good shooting.
There you go, buddy. Good job.
That's the way they boys shoot. This area, that's a good Impala. I was just fixing to say, he's got his mass is strong. Yes, sir. Well, your nemesis is down. Good job. Africa's a big place. There's a lot of countries in Africa. There's a lot of hunt methods utilized. This is the Limpopo region. In the Limpopo region of South Africa is notorious for being thick, heavy vegetation. There's some open areas, but not as much as the thick bush that you'll go in. That's the reason that they have the high rack trucks, and they utilize them. Without them, you can go for a walk in the bush, or you can go hunt some game.
So James's Impala ram was one of the biggest that we have here on the property. He was a great ram. We spotted him actually from the other side of this ravine. So I told him, I was like, let's just drive around and see if we can't get close. This Impala ram had a harem of probably, 15 to 20 different females with him, and it was difficult getting him into position to actually get him an open shot where there wasn't anything behind him or in front of him. And as luck would have it, James put a perfect shot on him, absolutely perfect.
Way to the right, way to the right, way to the right, way to the right, way to the right.
Down already?
The Impala was probably my favorite. It's just because the shot, even though it wasn't very far or anything, it was a very difficult shot because I had very small window. There was so much brush, and to land that shot was so exciting. I think I ripped everybody's hands off. I was high-fiving so hard. It was just a great experience.
Congratulations, buddy. That's a trophy. That is a trophy of a lifetime right there. That is a great Impala.
Beauty. Yes, sir. How about that, Mr. D? Thank you. Yeah. You want to do something with your children you won't ever forget? Consider this. I can tell you. You thinking boys are going to forget this? Dad ain't going to forget it. Dad ain't going to forget it.
It turns out, with the competition thing, my brother ended up shooting that Impala, and his is a little bit bigger than mine, to say the least, but he had his bullet in his gun.
Follow all the action.
A lot of times when you come out here, you just never know what's around the next corner or a curve in the field, and that makes each and every moment when you're out in the field in Africa exciting. And when you're doing it, again, I've said it so many times, when you're doing it with your kids, I literally had forgotten that level of excitement can live in you, but it can. When you're following your kids and watching them on their first safari, it is more exciting. I can't remember my first safari being this exciting.
didn't get very far.
Down. Yes, sir. Holy cow, that is a beauty, kid. You don't even know what you got. That is an outstanding good heart.
Oh man.
Look at that.
Good job, man. Great shot.
That is outstanding. Good job, my friend. Good job. Good driving.
Sir?
Holy cow. That's a trophy.
Yep. I'll call him around 21 or 22.
I don't know if Colorado Buck's nerves can take much more of this.
We're not done with the safari, but Spike's thinking that Brian is done with his safari because every time we've turned around so far, everything that Brian wanting, he gets. So now the deal is he's trying to get me to take his rifle and his bullets away from him. It's not going to happen.
So after your animal is down, what we'll do is we'll obviously get the photos done, load your animal up, and then we take it down to our skinning shed where Judah, our skinner, is there waiting for us. Once we get the animal there, I tell him what kind of mount you want. We get it unloaded, and then he gets it up on the block and tackle and starts skinning. Once he's done skinning, as soon as he gets the skin off and finishes the caping and everything, it goes right into the salt, and it stays there for around 5 to 6 days. And then it goes to your taxidermist, or our taxidermist here, and then dip and pack, and then it goes straight to you guys in the States.
They've got a great setup, and it's very well done. I went down and went through it. I watched them, and it's handled properly. So once you get that done, and you get it dipped and packed, and you use the right expediter, I have a great friend, John Meehan. He owns and runs Fawn and Floor, and he's taken care of our shipments for many, many years all around the world. And I know once I get him involved, we're good to go. He takes care of things. He makes sure everything's done just the way it's supposed to be done, and he calls me and says, "Where do you want this sent?" We've got it here.
Last day of the trip, we only have the morning to hunt, and we start going after this wildebeest because it's one that I really wanted. We're driving, and we're not on the road 5 minutes, and there's one, and it's pretty nice, and we're like, let's see if we can't look around. We drove around for a little bit more, couldn't find anything, and we came up across that same bull, and we're like, all right, we're gonna go for it. So we parked the cars away, we walked up, got a good clean shot on it.
He's going down.
Done.
We've been shooting everything with this Norma ammunition, and it has been so effective. I mean, he probably went 60 yards, and we had our bull. It was a lot of fun.
The Oryx bullet has performed flawlessly, as I've mentioned. This is a 156 grain Oryx bullet out of 7 mag. That's what we're hunting with here on the safari, and it's proved to have no match. I mean, it's every animal is been taken with it flawlessly. Boom, boom, boom. It's probably 95 or better % retention. It's went through hide, bone, done exactly like it's designed to do. And that's what you want out of your bullet. That's perfect.
Where in the world is...
Of the fire and the silvery moon, we tell the day's stories, and the nightjars croon. Felt blessed with the harvest and friends that we've made, praying the tie is never to fade. Sit with us and share the fire. Allow your cares to lift before you retire. Think back on the day, the stalk and the fall. Listen to the night and hear the jackal call. Now you're in the South African bush. Here there's no boss or paper to push. Just the brilliant night sky, so full of stars. No cares, no worries, no deadlines, no cars. The fire, if you let it, will put you in a trance. Listen, breathe deep, watch the flames as they dance. You're among friends, what a blessing to share. This country will touch you in a way so rare. Sit back now, my friends. Let us pour you a drink. Raise a glass to the harvest, watch the sun sink. Put up your feet and tell us your tale, for these memories we pray never will pale.
tell you a little story about my best friend. I'm proud to call him my old man. Well, everybody says we're just alike, mainly on Saturday nights. 2 peas in a pie, don't you think we're the same? We're always doing the same damn thing. Lord, I'm proud to be a man of men. Lord, I'm proud to be a man of men. And yes, I'm proud to be the man of the man I love. And that's who I'm gonna be, my old man.
You just have fun. The conversations that were had, it's a real sense of family and camaraderie, and it brings you closer together, and it's inviting. You know, it kind of feels like home.
To be able to shoot the different trophies and experience things I never had, to be able to do that with my dad and my brother have been, again, just don't have the words for it. You got to try it.
Anybody that's got some children or somebody you love or care about, you want to go, if you love the outdoors and you enjoy it like we do, I hope you take an opportunity and to do something like this. If you do, I can promise you, those are the memories that are tattooed in your mind. You won't get rid of them. I want to say a special thank you to everyone at TDK Safaris for making this all the best trip ever. I want to remind you also that for every Colorado Buck Signature Series rifle that you buy from Montana Rifle Company, one of these will be in the box. The significance is it's a $1,500 coupon redeemable at TDK Safaris. Andrew, Eric, thanks for joining us. You are a blast to be in camp with. For everyone else, please catch us next week for a brand new one somewhere else in the world. Until then, God bless every one of you, and good hunting.
Closed captioning provided by Rocky Top Outfitters. Book your hunt with Colorado today at HeyColoradoBuck.com. We'll see you on the hunt.
You got a Coca-Cola, a Juicy Juice. I don't know what the other one says. I'm not doing it again, Z. You missed your chance. Let's talk about the editing.